afternoon, Broncos fans, and welcome to Blanchard, Oklahoma, where we are gearing up for Super Regionals, a best-of-3 matchup between your Bethany Bronchos and the Blanchard Lady Lions. Getting ready for you here today. They're cleaning up the field after warm-ups right now, so we got about 20 minutes before first pitch. My name is Luke Young. I'm joining you on the call today. For all of you Broncos fans that couldn't make the trip out, we miss you down here, but I've got a great game and hopefully some great calls geared up for you here. The Broncos, 19-12 on the year, facing the Lions, who come in at 26-7. Obviously, the Lions have won home field advantage for the Super Regional, so they've had to have had a pretty good year, right? But this Broncos team, not one many people are going to want to face in the playoffs, as they tout a very dangerous lineup, coupled with some clean defense and an amazing pitching core. Well, we're about 20 minutes out, so I'm Luke Young. I'm joining you on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Remember, if you want to share the stream, go to thegospelstation.com. There's a Sports and Talk tab. Spread it around to all the Broncos fans that aren't down here in Blanchard today but still want to listen to the game. And if you do, we very much appreciate it. Well, let's go ahead and get you some starting lineups because I've got them both. Starting lineups brought to you by Stan's Plumbing. The starting lineups, first for the Lions. Well, no, I'll do it like this. First for the visiting Broncos. Number 1, Madison Bibbs leads off playing catcher. Number 6, Jules Barger playing number 6, shortstop batting in the 2-hole. Number 3, Ryan Rollins manning first. The cleanup batter is number 77, Ella Davis. Number 4, Emma Geisler comes in at the 5-hole playing center field. Number 0, Gray Williamson over at third. 14, Berkeley Johnson out in left field. 27, Emma Buxton, the designated player for the Broncos. And rounding out the lineup, down at the 9-hole, it's number 23, Madison McNutt, the second baseman. Starting pitcher hasn't been stenciled in on the lineup yet for the Broncos, but we know it's either going to be Davis or Sechrist. Sechrist was warming up down on the field, so we'll see what the final decision is. But now let's take a look at the Blanchard, the home team's lineup. Leading off and playing right field, number 21, Hector. In the 2-hole, playing in left, it's number 8. And forgive me if I mispronounce this a couple of times. Sneringer. Number 18 bats in the 3-hole, the catcher, Ulinghake. In the cleanup spot, it's number 9, Lockwood. She plays first base. Number 26 comes in the 5-hole. That's Scott out at short. Number 1, Ford, bats 6th, plays center. In the 7-hole, it's number 19. That is Emma Shetram, the designated player. In the 8-hole, number 10, Cook. And rounding out the Lady Lions roster, it's in the 9-hole, number 2, the third baseman, Singleton. They have written down their starting pitcher. It looks like it's going to be number 20, Black, in the start in the circle. So we'll see how these two lineups match up. Again, thank you to Stan's Plumbing over on Northwest 63rd Street back in Bethany. That wind is not going to die down today at all. So hold on, let me see if I can make it just a little better. I apologize. Back, maybe just a little bit. It's blowing straight in. Righties may struggle a little bit more pulling something out of here. That means straight in from left, right towards the first base dugout. And it's blowing pretty hard. On the Gospel Station Sports and Talk, we've followed Bethany High softball all season long. We've seen this team at the beginning in those tournaments facing off against tough opponents week in and week out. We've chased them through district, finishing with these record strong enough for second place in the district, only behind unbeaten Elk City. And then we followed them through the playoffs. We saw their district run, how they annihilated District 6 to escape. And now we're finally ready for Super Districts. Again, a best of 3, 2 games today, the if necessary tomorrow. For Bethany, the Coyote Pond keys to the game are going to be clean defense and an early start. Bethany has the ability to go to a game 3, but you don't want to play to that outcome start now. You want to jump on these Lions out the gate. You want to end this on day 1. If we're being honest, you just want this to be over today on Thursday. You want to win 2 and get out of here and move on. That is the goal for the Broncos right now. You want to have the game 3 in the back pocket if you need it. That's an if something goes wrong game 3, not a that's our goal to play through a 3-game series. Again, the keys to the game, just stay clean, let the offense work. It's going to come down to the pitching difference between these two teams today, I think. With the wind blowing in, I don't expect a lot of balls to fly, so it's just a matter of who's picking up strikeouts, who's finding those outs in the field, and who's letting some base hits go. Thanks to Coyote Pond for sponsoring the keys to the game. First pitch today will be brought to you by C&J Sporting Goods when we get there. By the way, as they have been many times, the folks from C&J Sporting Goods are out here in Blanchard supporting the Bethany Bronchos. So, I'm just saying, you should come by and support like that. Come on, they're at every game, every single game. True fans, true fans. Man, this is a fun one. I'm getting ready for one of the most fun matchups we could have ever had. For the Lady Lions, their motto is win the inning. They're coached by Blake Stringer, Patrick Schutrump, Avery Hawkins, and Shelby Stringer. And they're going to come in today looking to add their 4th state champion in fast-pitch softball to this program. Blanchard were state champions in 1983, 2009, and 2011. Looking to tack one on in the year of our Lord 2025. They're a strong team. They have a chance to do it. But first, they've got to get past the Broncos, who have a lot to prove themselves. In the Super Regionals, for the first time, are these Lady Broncos. And I'd say the lineup they have brought out onto the field week in and week out has definitely earned that spot. They've just got a little bit further to go before these Broncos are in the state tournament themselves. Hopefully, that's the outcome we get today. I've got a lot of faith in this Broncos team. I think they have got the skill, the talent, the personnel to be able to make one of those deep runs. But again, we take it a day at a time here. Coach Blakely has said it many times himself. They go a game at a time. He doesn't even give them much time to celebrate after that regionals win, if you can believe it. I texted him after and asked, well, how much time are they going to have to celebrate? And he said, maybe 17 minutes, max. So they took their time. They did celebrate, don't worry. But it's always on to the next game. The job's not done for these Broncos. So we're going to send it to break here. We've got about 12 minutes before our first pitch. So when we come back from break, they'll be getting into lineups, national anthem, and all that good stuff. You're listening to Bethany Broncos softball here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Luke Young out here in Blanchard, Oklahoma, getting ready for our best of 3 Super Regionals match between your Broncos and the hosting Blanchard Lady Lions.
Tanko Mechanical, Electrical, and Plumbing is a commercial and industrial contractor. They offer end-to-end client experience that includes seamless communication, budgeting, staffing, on-site organization, and it's solid quality handiwork every time. The past projects include both new construction and repairs and restoration. Occupied and fully operational job sites are never a problem. They can also plan, manage, and build multi-phase jobs. We are a turnkey plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and mechanical contractor. Tanko Company, give them a call at 405-255-7804. Again, that's 405-255-7804. Tanko.
Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's does. Come by Zaxby's Chicken Fingers and Buffalo Wings at 5859 Northwest Expressway and find out why Zaxby's is Oklahoma's go-to for great chicken meals. Zaxby's has the chicken fingers, the sandwiches, the wings, and the sauce that will leave your mouth watering. Now with the all-new lemon pepper line of meals. Late Night Zax introduces the Zappetizer Trio and keeps the drive-thru open after 8 p.m. So use the Zaxby's app to earn rewards and remember that Zaxby's will cater your event. Head to 5859 Northwest Expressway or call 405-603-8190 to make your Zaxby's order now. 405-603-8190. Zaxby's.
Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Riley, owner here at Victory Mattress Outlet, and my job is to help individuals get a quality night's sleep on our name brand mattresses for prices they can't afford. I have a great offer for you right now. If you go to this website, victorymattressoutlet.com/win, WIN, fill that form out, and you got a free coupon for a buy one mattress, get one 50% off. We look forward to seeing you. Have a great day.
Come see us down at Smoothie King. We have 2 amazing locations to serve you. 5914 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City and 5921 Southwest 3rd Street, located right in the heart of Oklahoma City. Folks, we have the awesome Dude Perfect smoothie. We have wonderful enhancements to get you ready for your workout. Rule the day. Smoothie King is your one-stop shop for delicious smoothie action. Come see us at Smoothie King.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned, full-service, licensed, and bonded plumbing company, proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair, and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service in a dirty business. 405-721-5100.
And we welcome you back to Blanchard, Oklahoma, here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Luke Young down here in the stands at Lady Lions Stadium here in Blanchard, getting ready for our, I keep wanting to say semifinals, but it is actually Super Regionals matchup. All right, they're getting into the introduction here. The plate meeting has concluded. We're going to get starting lineups for you.
Got the dog man here. And the Blanchard softball team, I would like to thank everybody in attendance for coming out and supporting these two amazing programs.
I don't know if you can hear the PA, but I'll give you, again, starting lineups as we go through. We're going to start with the Broncos.
Number 0, Craig Williamson.
They're going to go in number order here, so it's 0, Gray Williamson. Number 1, Madison Bibbs. Number 4, Emma Geisler.
Number 5, Macy Bibbs.
Number 5, Macy Bibbs.
Number 6, Jules Barger.
Number 6, Jules Barger.
Number 7, Secrets.
Number 7, Paige Secrets. Number 8, Avery Bibbs. Number 10, Danny Williams.
Number 12, Tabor.
Number 12, Rebecca Tabor.
Keely Tinkle.
Number 13, Keely Tinkle. Number 14, Berkeley Johnson. Number 20, Alyssa Daniels. Number 3, Ryan Rollins. Number 23, Madison McNutt. Number 25, Caitlin Sidness. Number 26, Jada Davis. Number 27, Emma Buxton. Number 77, Ella Davis. And number 99, Lydia Greiner.
And assistant coach Eric Davis.
So there's the starting line, or the entire lineup, I should say, for the Broncos. Now let's see the Blanchard lineup here.
Please take the field when announced. 00, Kayla Valley.
Yeah, so here's 00, Kayla Valley. Number 4, Blakely Dower. Number 13, Timber Harris. Number 22, Allie Meeker. Number 23, Lily Peden. Number 28, Emily Jernigan. Number 44, J.C. Taylor. Here are the starters for the Lions. That's number 21. Her name is Peyton Hector. Number 8 is Lindley Schneringer. That's how you pronounce it. Got it now. Bailey Ulanok, the catcher. Finley Lockwood plays first. Number 26, Kira Scott. Addie Ford batting in the 6th hole. Emma Shutram, the DP. Allie Cook, the second baseman. Allie Singleton at the bottom of the order. Riley Black, number 20, the pitcher.
Assistant coach Patrick Shutram. Assistant coach Avery Keisha Hawkins.
And their coaches are Blake Stringer, Patrick Shutram, Avery Hawkins, and Shelby Stringer. Lineups brought to you by Stan's Plumbing. All right, how about this? Blanchard has the choir coming out to do the national anthem here. Very impressive, very impressive. Well, I'll turn it over to the choir. We'll get into that national anthem.
Field. Face the West as we honor our nation's best as the Blanchard Choir performs the national anthem.
Well, great performance from the Blanchard Student Choir. Great stuff there, playing the national anthem. I know you couldn't hear it. They were not mic'd up. They just went off to the field and sang it real quick. All right, so the starting lineups, the keys to the game, they've all been given. Now it's no longer about talk, it's about doing. Which team is going to come out here with the chance to head to the state tournament and find a way to get 2 wins in 3 games? Is it going to be our Bethany Broncos? Is it going to be the hosting Lady Lions, a team that has been to the state tournament and won it multiple times before? The Bethany faithful sure seem to think it's going to be the Broncos today. There are plenty of students, friends, and family out here with noisemakers and, of course, their own just normal voices making noise. I believe, now don't quote me on this, but I believe that Bethany High gave the students a free pass, if you will. They're not charging them absent if they missed a class to come out here for the game, which is just awesome. That's just a great decision, a great touch from Bethany High. I love that they would do that for the kids, but that also means it's going to get loud, so be prepared for that. Again, here's number 20, Black, starting in the circle for the Lady Lions. Black is going to be tasked with shutting down a strong Bethany offense that has had home runs in multiple games leading up to this point in the year. The offense has been playing its best at the perfect time as we get into playoffs here. They're hot, rolling into the Super Regionals. Black has concluded her warm-ups. All right, first pitch going to be brought to you by C&J Sporting Goods, back in Bethany on Northwest 38th Street. They're right in the heart of town. They've been out here supporting the Broncos for every game this year, and today it's no different. Madison Bibb set to lead things off. First inning brought to you by Zaxby's Chicken Fingers and Buffalo Wings as Bibb steps into the box. She sees the first pitch of the day. In there for a strike, 0-1. Our game underway. Black leads it off with a strike. Trying to get out ahead early for the Lions. 0-1. Swung on, fouled straight back. It's going to fall just beyond the Blanchard stands there. 0-2. Bibbs takes strike 3, looking. 1 out on the board. And a strikeout for Black. She goes down on 3. That brings up Jules Barger. Bases cleared. Wind has somewhat shifted, blowing in from about center field now, instead of dead in from left. First pitch to Barger. Too far up for a ball. Barger up to bat. Rollins on deck and Davis in the hole. Barger trying to put an early base runner on for the Broncos. She takes a strike inside. 1-1. Starting off the game with a strikeout is pretty big for Blanchard. They always say you never want to start an inning or end an inning with a strikeout. And they were able to get Bibbs in the first at bat. Deals the ball way high. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Now, interestingly, Blanchard trusting the freshman in the circle here in this Super Regionals game. She's thrown very well this year. Deals ball 3. Now is Jules Barger way ahead in this at-bat, looking to put that base runner on. As we mentioned, there's a big gap in right center field if she can lace one out there. The pitch from Black. Too low. She walked it. In Black start, she already has a strikeout and a walk. Bethany gets a runner on with less than 2 outs here. It's Ryan Rollins up to bat, a dangerous stick batting out the left side. They've got a favorable matchup here, left on right. The wind, of course, blowing to the right side of the field. If she can pull one, it'll go a long ways. West Hunting's up the first pitch, low and out, ball 1. Barger could be a threat to take off over there at first. The pitch swung on, fouled back. 1-1. Good swing on a 1-0. Got the fastball just a little bit too far up. One's all across the board here. Rollins stands back in. Black at the heart of the Bethany order here in the first inning. It's an awkward jam shot into foul ground. 1-2. And Black able to come back over the outside half of the plate, get another strikeout looking. That's 2 backwards Ks in her start already. Now facing Ella Davis. Davis swings, goes right through one, 0-1. Again, hunting something early in the count, just wasn't able to come up with the barrel. See if she can get ahead here, work it back. So Black deals, see what she goes to. Now swinging a miss right over the barrel of Davis. 0-2. Black able to stay shifty so far. Time called at the plate. Bethany is showing aggressiveness, swinging early. The pitch to Davis. Missed inside. The throw down. Well, it was in time. Barter tied her up and inside. 3 backwards Ks there for Black. She's able to get 3 out of the 4 Bethany batters in the first inning. Now the Lions will look to get their own offense started when we come back after break.
Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999 and coyotepond.com.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
We're coming back here now in the bottom of the first. Paige Sechrist being given the rock, getting ready for game number 1 here in our Super Regionals. The first batter she faces will be number 21, Hector. Sechrist takes her place. Hector steps into the box, looking to get things going for the Lady Lions. They allowed a base runner in the top half of this inning. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Both pitchers now starting off the games with strikes. That's a good sign for each. Sechrist has her sign. Ready for the 0-1. Left that one too far up, 1-1. Bethany was able to move the runner over into scoring position, but behind in a couple of at-bats there, weren't able to score. Line shot in the left field. Johnson runs over and makes the grab. One out on the board on the line out to left. The leadoff batter, Hector, retired. This will bring up number 8, Schneringer. Schneringer thought about one way up in the zone. She'll end up fouling that off. 0-1. Schneringer stands back in. The pitch to her, squared around a bunt. Staying in fair ground. Bibbs has it, throws it to first. It's off the line. A throwing error will allow a runner over to first on the bunt attempt. That brings up number 18, Ulmake. With runner on first. Now we'll see how Sechrist deals with traffic on the base paths. Gets first pitch swing and a foul ball. 0-1. One gone. That runner still on first. Didn't show any steal or anything early in this at bat. You're going to see how this one plays out. Bethany now kind of in the same situation that the Lions were in the last half inning. Runner on less than 2. Still threat on the base path with a good batter at the plate. The 0-1 to Ulmake. Outside. 1-1. Bibbs thinks about the back pick, but holds up on that one. Secrets 1-1. Too high, ball 2.
Hit.
Watches ball 3 cross high. Secret's living up out of the zone. See if she's able to work that one back down. On a strike at the top half, Bibbs heads out to calm down her pitcher, talk to her a little bit. At this point in the lineup, it goes Ulanake, Lockwood, and then Scott. The 3-1 to Ulanake. Swung on, fell straight back. Good result of that pitch, and the hitter's count 3-1. It gets fouled off. Now she has a chance to put away the 3-hole better. Secrets winds. Deals in a full count. Fly ball center field. Hangs it up there. Held up by the wind, and the catch made. It's a line out to left and a fly ball to Geisler into center that puts 2 outs on the board now. Up to bat number 9, Lockwood the cleanup batter here for the Lady Lions. Trying to keep this inning alive. Let's see if she is given the green light to go and steal there. First pitch swinging again, another foul ball. That time over the Bethany dugout. Haven't gotten the chance to see 8 run before over at first. We'll see what she does here. Yeah, 1 to Lockwood. In there. Strike 2. Lockwood up the bat. Scott on deck. Secrets way ahead looking for her first punch out of the night. Here's the pitch. Tried to get her high, but she wouldn't bite. 1-2. Tigers back for the 1-2. Plenty of balls to give here. Leaves one low outside corner. Runner goes. The throw down, not going to be in time to get the runner. Bibbs framed it behind the plate for just a little bit too long. The pitch looked really good. Home up didn't like it. 2s all across the board. Now the runner in scoring position. Number 8 is Schneringer now at second base. The pitch to the plate. Swung on. Tagged left side, heading out of play. That's where it'll land. Just a defensive swing there from Lockwood, not letting something cross up in the zone. Just trying to fight it off, stay another. See another. Ella Davis in right field, playing way back towards the wall, playing that wind. Secret steals. Ground ball. McNutt fields on a hop. Fires the first. The throw is low, but it is in time. 3 gone. 3 outs in the field for Secrets. We're tied at the end of the first. There were no hits and no runs scored in that inning by the Lions. They reached on an error on a bunt. We'll send it to break when we come back, the second inning of play.
We are Integrity Heating, Air, and Plumbing, in business for over 40 years. We've provided top-notch service for every company and residential home in the area. Let's take a look inside and let you meet some people.
Hey, Blaine. Good morning. Here we have a part of our call center. This is Tina. That's Gabby. That's our general manager, BJ. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday. And we do heating and air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Give us a call. We always have specials. Our number 1 priority is your family, constant comfort, and convenience. We offer 24-hour service.
And in order for us to do that, we fully stock everything here at our warehouse. Whether it's commercial or residential, we offer plumbing, heating and air, and electrical full services. All of our guys are licensed, we're bonded and insured.
Here at Integrity, we offer senior discounts, military discounts, and public service discounts.
You worked hard for us, so let us work hard for you.
Yeah, go Broncos.
Top of the second inning, Emma Geisler set to lead things off here for the Broncos. Facing down Black, who picked up 3 strikeouts in the first inning. Black comes back with the ball way inside to Geisler, 1-0. Black struck out 3 and walked 1 in the first. Seacrest walked none, struck out none, found all 3 outs in the field. The 1-0 swung on and missed, 1-1. Well, early on in this one, my way too early take is that once Bethany starts finding that swing, the second, maybe the third time through the order, hopefully the second, Blanchard won't have a way to keep up with them. 2-1 here. If they're seeing the ball early and just ripping first pitch singles and doubles, the Lady Lions are not going to have an easy time putting away the Broncos. The pitch from Black. Swung on and missed again. 2-2. What Black has been doing very well, to her credit, is up in the zone. She's got a little bit of rise on everything she throws, and so far it's stayed away from the Broncos' barrels. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Geisler stays alive. It's Geisler, Williamson, and Johnson out for the Broncos this inning. Geisler stands back in. Still in the 2-2. The pitch from Black. Low and in for ball 3. Similar pitch to what Bibbs tried to frame and didn't get the call on either. That's staying consistent on the left side of the plate. Full count. The pitch up. Tagged. Shallow left field. Wind holds it up in the air, and it is caught at short. 1 out. Shortstop today, number 26, Scott, backpedaling, able to get under it. Thanks again, in large part to that wind that has been blowing in hard from left center. But now Gray Williamson starting third baseman for the Broncos. 1 gone, base clear. She takes a first pitch swing. She can't find it either. The game plan for the Broncos on full display here. Get something you like early and try to take it for a ride. Unable to find that barrel so far. Williamson stands back in. 0-1. Again up in the zone. Again a swing and a miss. Something that tells me that those softballs are ballooning right there at the eye level for these Broncos batters. Williamson way behind, nothing in 2. Black set. She deals. Swing and a miss. Strikeout swinging. Black's 4th of her outing. So with 2 outs and the base cleared, it falls to Berkeley Johnson. Number 1-4, swinging from the right side, up to bat. Black with 4 Ks on her start. Trying to continue. No first pitch swing this time, and rightly so. The ball was too low. Down 1-0. Black has her sign. Comes start ready for the 1-0 pitch. She delivers. Swing and a miss. Not a bad swing there from Johnson. Ahead in the count. Got something, again, in that wheelhouse. She loves to swing at step up, low and in. 1-1 now. Pitch whipped high. There she goes, working high and low again. 1-2 count at the plate for Johnson. Black delivers. They're going to say foul ball here. Catcher did not corral it, so the count will stay where it is. Lucky break there. I thought that went right into the mid. 1 ball, 2 strikes still. Black deals another. Swing and a miss. 5 Ks through 2 innings. The starting pitcher for the Lions, and they're rolling on the defensive side behind this start here. Number 20, Riley Black, the freshman, continues a string of excellent at-bats here. Well, we're going to send it to break. When we come back, it's time for the bottom of the second. The Blanchard Bats back in the box.
Looking for fast cash without the hassle? At Red River Credit in Bethany, they've got you covered. They offer auto-secured loans up to $3,500, and the best part, no credit check. Need something different? They also provide traditional installment signature loans with a credit check. Whether you need quick cash or a long-term solution, we're here to help. Enjoy cash-friendly service with easy access online at redrivercredit.com in Bethany. Call 405-495-9366. Locations also in War Acres and Oklahoma City.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month, and yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
Bottom of the second now. Count on move to 1 and 2. On the 1-2 pitch. Popped her up. This one into shallow center field. And the catch is going to be made right behind second plate by Geisler. Another one retired. Second inning brought to you by Smoothie King down on Southwest 3rd Street. Thanks to Smoothie King here. One gone for number 1, Ford. Ford goes around for a bunt. Williamson lets it roll foul. 0-1. Good decision there by third baseman. Number 0 over at third for the Broncos has been doing this a long time. Saw all the spin on that one. Question is, does Ford square around, drop down another? Does she come out swinging here? Secrets on the 0-1. No bunt attempt on that one. Just a ball left high, 1-1. Ford bets in the 6th hole for the Lady Lions here. Now heading into the, still in the middle, but heading towards the bottom of the order. The 1-1 pitch. Couldn't draw the swing with that one either. It skips by 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Secret pitch. Popped her up again. Again into shallow center field. And again, the catch is made. Back-to-back outs in the same spot. 2 gone. Emma Geisler out in center field getting a lot of work in today. All 5 outs to this point in the game have come in the field for Secrets. He's got a lot of weak contact right now. Comes back for the 0-0. Ball 1. Number 19, Shootrum, up to bat now. The 1-0 to Shootrum. Thought about it, but lets ball 2 go by. Secrets living on the outer edge right now. Secrets lines on a 2-0. Couldn't draw the swing with that one either. Foul out of the zone. Count moves to 3-0. Three-0 pitch. Doesn't find the zone. It's a 4-pitch walk there. Secret's first walk of her outing. Number 10, Cook, will be the next batter up. Just living on that outer half, just wasn't able to sneak it back in. Pinch runner will head out to first base. That appears to be number, it says 23, but there's not a 23 on the roster. Now there it is. That's Lily Peaton. Peaton stands on first. Number 10, Cook, up to bat. Cook, the 8-hole batter, trying to move the runner over with 2 outs. She takes strike 1. Sechrist ahead in the count. The 0-1 got to pop up, heading back out of play. No, it stays in. Bibbs has the catch. Madison Bibbs able to end the inning with a catch and foul ground. All tied up 0-0 as we head into the third. Second inning was brought to you by Smoothie King.
Lilygrass Flowers and Decor is rooted in rich history dating back to 1979 in the precious memory of Flowers by Roy. Alicia Rankins and staff have carried the commitment to only offer the finest, unique floral arrangements with same-day delivery locally and nationally. What you envision, we make reality at Lilygrass Flowers and Decor, 7101 Northwest Expressway. Call Lilygrass Flowers and Decor at 721-1813 and begin a new memory.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Buxton leads things off in the third inning. Third inning of play brought to you by Victory Mattress Outlet, back in the Brixton Square Shopping Center. Buxton leads off right bat with a ball low and in. Count 1-0. Buxton, the team's designated player, bats in the 8-hole, where's number 27. Took a nice cut at the 1-0, fouled it sharply off on a 1. Like that swing out of Buxton there. See if the bottom of the order can come up clutch and put a base runner on. 5 strikeouts on the night so far for Black. The 1-1. Ran way far inside, 2-1. That pitch wasn't even close. That one got away from her. Two-one pitch to Buxton here. Watches ball 3 just a little bit low. A hitter's count at 3-1 for Emma Buxton. Her parents in the stands here today. Let's see if she can come up big in a 3-1. And Walker. The Lions going to have a meeting out in the circle here. 2 walks, 5 strikeouts for Black. She allows a free runner with no one out. And Madison McNutt coming up to bat. Perfect spot to be at in the order here for the Broncos. You've got a strong batter up with McNutt batting in the 9-hole, then you roll over to the top for their second time facing Black. The Broncos, by now you're probably smelling the blood in the water a little bit. Teams tend to hit exponentially better the more times they see a pitcher. That second and third time through can get scary. Visit concluded here for the Lions. We'll get back into it. We get Madison McNutt stepping into the box. Reppin number 23, playing second base. Corners way in here for the Lions. Middle infielders in double play depth. See if they try to sack bunt. Yo, she does square around, pulls it back, takes ball one. One ball, no strikes here for McNutt. Working herself ahead in this at-bat after the 4-pitch walk. Another ball. That one gets past the catcher. Avery Bibbs head out to Rand at first. Let me try that one again. Avery Bibbs headed out to run at first base in the place of Buxton. Now she's on second base. McNutt way ahead 2-0 with the runner in scoring position. Black winds, deals. Took a strike on the pulled back bunt that time, 2-1. Black very much needed a strike there. See if 2-0 works herself back into this at bat or if McNutt lays one down. Two, three, back in the box here. Still ahead, 2 balls, 1 strike. Avery Bibbs on second base. A base hit should score. Takes strike 2. That was probably the pitch to hit there, kind of middle in. She could have jumped on it. That could have been the base hit they were looking for. Nothing hurt yet. 2-2, even count. The pitch. Fouled off right side. That is into the Lions bullpen. McNutt stands in. The 2-2 one more time. Spot low in, but the home ump saw it as a ball. 3-2. A full count. No one out. The runner on second. The pitch to McNutt. Missed inside. Ball 4. Well, she walks the 9-hole to get back to the top. Madison Bibbs, in her second time around, will try to score a run and break this tie. Black got Bibbs to strike out looking her last time up. She comes out with a massive hack on the ball way out of the zone. 0-1. The intent is damage right here for Bibbs. Very clear on that swing. Black comes back for the 0-1. Rolled that one by, gets away from the catcher enough. Both runners advance. One at the plate. Second and third, nobody out. The top of the order up for the Broncos. Black walked back-to-back batters. Bibbs popped up. This one will stay on the infield. It is the third baseman calling for it and making the grab in foul ground. So that's one gone. You need a bump. Get her in. Jules Barger back up to bat. She was the first walk Black gave up. If Barger walks, she loads the bases. If she singles, at least one scores. At this point, she doesn't even need to single. Just put it in the outfield somewhere. Pitch squared around for a bunt, took it back, but she takes a strike on the inner half. 0-1. Interesting. showing a squeezed bunt early on. Black has her sign. 1 pitch. In there, too. Strike 2. Barker a little bit frustrated there. Maybe was thinking that one was too far in off the plate. Nothing in 2. Black deals, gets a foul ball. Barker, good swing to stay alive here. She'll get to see another pitch. Still behind 0-2. But that's taking it a pitch at a time right there. Black taking her time. Has a ball to give. Popped up right side. This one back behind first base. The catch will be made. Didn't get far enough away to let the run cross. A pop out to third and a pop out to first. That brings up Ryan Rollins. Suddenly 2 outs on the board here for the Broncos, at risk of leaving 2 runners stranded. The 0-0 from Black. Get away from the catcher. Bibbs is going to take off. She will slide in safely. (1-0) Broncos after the passed ball. Bethany does not strand both base runners without grabbing the lead. 1-0 count here for Rollins. Let's see if she can follow that up. Took a nice swing, fouled it off, 1-1. Well, that's the first run cross. That should open things up. Now pressure's off. You've scored that first run. Take a couple cuts. Catch a couple barrels. Let's see how far they can run this up. And great base running by Bibbs that entire time, advancing on pass balls. Aggressive on base pads. They're going to check up on the catcher here who took that foul ball. Looked like off the face mask a little bit. She's all right. She'll get back down behind the plate. So Black in her outing has now walked 3, struck out 5, and allowed 1 run. At risk of allowing 2 if Rollins can find a base hit. Time called. Back in the action here. The 1-1 from Black. Rollins swings, line shot left side, just wrote foul. Great swing from number 3. Great swing. Staying opposite field. Caught a barrel. Like to see that kind of swing again in a 1-2 now. Staying oppo. Staying quick to the ball. Black has the sign. Shakes once. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Ryan Rollins not going down without a fight here. Let's see who wins it, pitcher or batter. Black ready to deal again. 1-2 to Rollins. Outside for ball 2. Count 2-2. Pitch once more. Make that 3-2. Full count. Rollins works it back from a 1-2 to make this thing full. 3-2, 2 outs, a runner on third. The pitch from Black. Fouled off, out of play.
How are you doing today, sir?
Rollins a great at-bat so far, really dragging out this one, driving up that pitch count. 3-2. Black trying to get a tough batter here. Called strike 3 up outside corner. Rollins disagrees with that one. Rollins 0 for 2 today, but the damage was done. Bethany broke the 0-0 deadlock. 1-0 as we head into the third.
Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company is all Oklahoma made at 3821 Asbury in Bethany, featuring vintage, chalk paint, antiques, clothing, vegan soaps and lotion, homemade cards, decor, and furniture. And space is available for rent to start your own business at Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company. Call 405-249-3604 and see why people are coming from all over the metro for this paint and decor. Or you can visit us at theplasterpaintcompany.com and also see us on Facebook. Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company in Bethany. Start your Vintique experience.
Let's all really listen to what politicians say. Does it make sense? For instance, raising tax rates on large corporations. Sounds good. Then we remember, corporations do not pay taxes. They pass tax costs through to their customers. That means a corporate tax increase is a tax increase for everyone who does business with a corporation. That's a tax increase to every one of us. Dwayne McAnally, McAnally Foundation.
Bottom of the third now, Bethany up 1-0 here in Blanchard, Oklahoma. A pass ball allowed the first run of the day to score. Avery Bibbs across the plate from third. Now the Broncos playing with a lead. Secret is still in the circle here. In her start, she has allowed only one walk. No hits, no strikeouts. Everything else has been in the field. The one base runner she's had on has been by error. Number 2, Singleton, up to bat now. Represents the bottom of the Blanchard order, the 9-hole. Then we get back to the top of the Lions order for their second time facing Secrets. The 0-0 to the 9-hole. Outside for ball 1. We're underway in the bottom of the third. Now the Lions playing from behind. I don't think that's what they expected. On their home field for Bethany to put that kind of pressure on early. Secrets comes back, gets a swing, foul ball. 1-1. Secrets looking for a sign. Has it come set? It counts 1-1. Singleton takes a ball low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Play stop for noise disturbance there.
Hey, only outfield unstruck. I'm down. All right, I'm going. I'm down. The whole time back
there. Sorry, folks. I'm listening to what the decision is. The students out here are not allowed to blow the horns anymore. This is the decision from the umpires on the field. 2-1 here. Seeker set. Finally ready for the 2-1. Here's the pitch. Too far up. A hitter's count at 3-1 for the 9-hole on the Lions order.
right down.
The second time around is when the Broncos got to the Lions. Let's see if they can keep this base runner off before the top of the order comes back up here. Seekers 3-1. Swung on, fouled off. Three-two count. Moves to full. Seekers again has not struck anybody out yet. She's got all of her work in the field. Comes back, deals. Strikes her out. One gone as the top of the order comes back around. Hector back up for her second time, number 21 in the box. One out, no one on the base paths. Great pitch by Secret, saw it better. Showing swing on the ball up, went back to the same spot and got her. Nothing, crosses the plate just a little bit high. One ball, no strikes. Blanchard has not had many losses this season. They played a lot of a few similar teams to Bethany here. I've seen Washington on their schedule, Tecumseh, teams like that. Strike one, dealt at the plate, 1-1. One's all across the board here. They were able to beat teams like Tecumseh, but they lost to Washington as Bethany did in that early season tournament. These two teams very evenly matched. Showed bunt there, but pulled it back and took a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 to Hector. Swung on, lined into right field. That drops for a base hit. The first hit of the game goes to the Lions. A runner on with 1 gone. Schneider up to bat now. 1 on, 1 gone. Double play on the table here for the Broncos defense if they can find the right ground ball. And when I say first hit, I mean that is the first hit for either lineup. Both of them had been held hitless.
We just want to keep everything fair.
Back in the action here. Bottom of the third. The Lions have a base runner on with 1 gone. Vigorous pitch. Send well, left field, headed back towards the wall. It'll drop in left field for extra bases. Lead runner rounding third. She's going to be held up there as the throw comes in for Berkeley Johnson. A double follows the single, and now the Lions knocking on the door. Tigers have given up 2 hits here. Both at the top of the order. She's got to come back against Ulanake. Ulanake and Lockwood need to be the next 2 outs. Ulanake stands in the box. RBI chance here for the Lions. A chance to tie this game back up or take the lead for the home team. She'll watch this ball low. 1-0 count here. Seekers trying to fend them off for just a little bit longer. Seekers 1-0 count. Comes back set. Feels a Ulanake. She jumped on one, sent it a long way, but sent it foul. 1s all across the board. Shows now, again, the aggressiveness of the Lions or seeing that ball early, jumping on it. Let's see if she starts going to a lot more first pitch off speeds.
I'm pointing the finger right away. I'm about to get it. I'll the pitcher has the ball in her hand.
Foul ball straight back, 1-2.
No! Wait, what do we do?
Seekers with a chance to pick up another strikeout here, and it'd be a big one. With 2 runners in scoring position, if she can find a way to strand those runners, that'd be demoralizing for the Lions. Got her lunge, off the glove of Seekers, fielded by McNutt. They get the out at first, 1 run will cross for the Lions. We'll call that a sacrifice. Tie ball game, back 1-1 here in the bottom of the third. 2 outs on the board now and a runner on third for the Lions. It's number 9, Lockwood, up to bat next. Blanchard trying to take the lead now in the bottom of the third inning. Bethany trying to hold him off, keep this back at a tie ball game. Secrets have given up 1 run on 2 hits, a walk, and a strike. And a strikeout. Secrets 0-0. Swung on and missed. Yeah, 1 to Lockwood. Too far up, couldn't draw the swing on that one. One's all across. 1-1. Like the idea there, got the strike up. Tried to just expand the zone on her. See if she drops it back down, changes that eye level here. Did something similar. Line drive. Center field. Catch can't be made. The run will cross for the Lions as that ball gets all the way to the wall past the dive by Geisler. She's being waved around third as the throw comes in. It might be a chance for a play at the plate. She's safe inside the park, home run.
Yes, they can't play with a little bit.
3-1 here for Blanchard in the bottom of the third following the 2 RBI inside the park home run. Geisler tried to get that out number 3 on a dive in center field, but wasn't able to come up with it. It gets all the way to the wall. Now, in that situation, most coaches will teach just let the 1 run score. On a play like that, you've got no one behind you. If it's not a game-ending clutch scenario, let that one drop, field it cleanly, get the ball in, try to hold a runner to, or excuse me, the batter to a single. Because if you don't come up with it, something like that has a chance of happening. Now you're down 2. Base is back to empty. There's a ball outside. Batter up is Scott. You know, very much respect the effort from Geisler out in center. Maybe just not the right time. 1-0 to Scott. Left low, ball 2. Scott stands in. Secrets has the sign. Inner motion, here's the pitch. Swung on, popped her up. McNutt calls for it and makes the grab. Blanchard retakes the lead in the bottom of the third. We've got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen, 3-1 as we head to the fourth. We'll be back after this.
Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company is all Oklahoma made at 3821 Asbury in Bethany, featuring vintage, chalk paint, antiques, clothing, vegan soaps and lotion, homemade cards, decor, and furniture. And space is available for rent to start your own business at Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company. Call 405-249-3604 and see why people are coming from all over the metro for this paint and decor. Or you can visit us at theplasterpaintcompany.com and also see us on Facebook. Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company in Bethany. Start your Vintique experience.
Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's does. Come by Zaxby's Chicken Fingers and Buffalo Wings at 5859 Northwest Expressway and find out why Zaxby's is Oklahoma's go-to for great chicken meals. Zaxby's has the chicken fingers, the sandwiches, the wings, and the sauce that will leave your mouth watering. Now with the all-new lemon pepper line of meals. Late Night Zax introduces the Zappetizer Trio and keeps the drive-thru open after 8 p.m. So use the Zaxby's app to earn rewards and remember that Zaxby's will cater your event. Head to 5859 Northwest Expressway or call 405-603-8190 to make your Zaxby's order now. 405-603-8190.
Top of the fourth time here in Blanchard, Oklahoma as we approach 1 p.m. here in Central OK. Ella Davis set to lead things off for the Broncos here. Bethany now finds themselves down 2 after a 2 RBI inside the Parker in the last half inning. See how they battle back here. Be a good time to pick up your first hit for this lineup. Ella Davis leads off the at-bat with the ball. 1-0. Black has struck out 5, walked 3, and allowed 1 run. He's held the lineup hitless. 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike. 1-1. Good pitch to come back with for Black there. Let's see if Davis can jump on something like that again. She's seen one. Davis struck out looking her last time up. 0 for 1 today. Let that ball run up and in. 2-1. Gonna swing confident, but she's not gonna swing antsy. She's not gonna guess here. She's gonna see and react. 2-1 pitch. Swung on a missed. Right pitch to swing on. Got one back over the large part of the plate. 2-2. Black comes set. Winds and deals. Foul ball. Good cut by Davis just to stay alive. Got a low and in. Looking to put an early base runner on for the Broncos here in the fourth as they try to dig into this 2-run deficit they now face.
Oh!
The ball just a little bit up. Full count. 3-2.
I didn't even see, bro.
Full count pitch to Davis. Left it outside. She draws the walk. Well, folks, I'll be honest with you. That was a dangerous take, but she saw it off the plate just enough. That was number 4, Emma Geisler, up to bat. 1 on, no one gone. Geisler 0 for 1 with the pop out to short. Corner infielder's playing way in. Squares around for a bunt. Does drop it down. That's a pretty good one. Third baseman fields it. Flings to first. It's going to be in time to get Geisler just barely. But the runner does advance. 1 out on the board. A runner in scoring position. So far, the offense has done exactly what it needs to here in the top of the fourth. Gray Williamson will be the next up to bat. With 1 out on the board, it's Williamson, Johnson, and then Buxton facing Black next. The 0 to Williamson. Swung on, missed, but man, what a swing that one was. She was trying to go a mile with that one. No balls, 1 strike.
Right. Yeah, after this. Is that what they're going to do? I don't know.
Got a 1 at the plate, still 1 out, runner on second. Still a big gap in right center field if she can find something here. Another swinging strike, nothing in 2. Way behind in this at bat. Got to be tough with 2 strikes here. Try to do something productive with this at bat. Just a backside single has a chance to move that runner over. Swing and a miss. Williamson struck out swinging. Seven strikeouts on the night for Black. Berkeley Johnson up to bat next. 2 outs on the board now. Still trying to pick up that runner. The 0 to Johnson. Swung on, fouled way out of play. Right side. 0-1. Next pitch. Just missed low in. 1-1 runs the count. We know fly balls aren't going to travel very far today. Got to keep it line drives and ground balls placed in the right spot. This has been a strong home run hitting team at times this season. Now they got to get it done going base to base. Swing and a miss there, 1-2. Johnson stands back in on a 2-strike count. The pitch. Line drive, left field. Takes left fielder back, but she's under it for out number 3. Good swing right there from Berkeley Johnson. She's had a lot of good swings recently. Well, that'll be good for out number 3. Black picks out her 7th strikeout of her outing, and Blanchard maintains a 3-1 lead as we head into the bottom half.
Come see us down at Smoothie King. We have 2 amazing locations to serve you. 5914 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City and 5921 Southwest 3rd Street, located right in the heart of Oklahoma City. Folks, we have the awesome Dude Perfect smoothie. We have wonderful enhancements to get you ready for your workout. Rule the day. Smoothie King is your one-stop shop for delicious smoothie action. Come see us at Smoothie King.
Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Riley, owner here at Victory Mattress Outlet, and my job is to help individuals get a quality night's sleep on our name brand mattresses for prices they can't afford. I have a great offer for you right now. If you go to this website, victorymattressOutlet.com/win, WIN, fill that form out, and you got a free coupon for a buy one mattress, get one 50% off. We look forward to seeing you. Have a great day.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th, number 1, Ford, steps into the box. Still with a 2-run lead here for the Lions, 3-1 on the game. The 4th inning, brought to you by Integrity Heat and Air 24/7 HVAC service right there in Oklahoma City. Seacrest Wines Deals. Line drive right back at the middle, but guys are there to make the grab. 1 pitch, 1 out, 1 gone. With Ford retired, that brings up Shoe Trump, number 19. Shoe Trump got on base her last time up. See if the Lions can get another productive at-bat out of her again. Seacrest through her start now, working through her 4th full. 3 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk. Good for 3 runs. The 0-0 swung on. High pop up. And the wind pushes it right to Williamson at 3rd. 2 gone. Two quick outs here in the bottom half. Number 10, Cook, steps into the box. No one on. Seacrest working quick. Feels to Cook. Just missed for a strike. I'm going to guess that one was up because it definitely wasn't out. 1-0. Pitch. Ran that one too far inside. Ball 2. Don't hate the idea. Seacrest staying low, staying inside, trying to get another one of those weak pop-ups somewhere. Her defense has backed her up on that so far. 2-0. Seacrest next pitch. There's the swing. Line drive, shallow left center, drops for a base hit. Cook will have a single here with 2 gone. That brings up the 9-hole batter, number 2, Singleton. Just trying to extend this inning here for the Lions. They're playing with a lead here. Both of these lineups have the chance to have the ability, I'll say, to erupt at any given time and put a bunch of runs on the board. So you can't count anybody out even with 2 outs. First pitch swinging, foul ball. Sent back towards the parking lot. 0-1. Singleton steps back in. Well, this is the batter you want to get. You don't want to let the top of the order come back around again. Seacrest has got to buckle down and find a way to get out number 3 right here. Left the ball up and out. Went to the off speed again, 1-1. When the top of the order, their second time around, were the batters that opened this game up for Blanchard. You really do not want to pace them their 3rd time around, potentially with a runner in scoring position. Seacrest 1-1. In there, strike 2. No, he called it out. Bad call. 2-1. Singleton back in the box here. Maybe got away with one there. Forces Seacrest to go back over the plate again. There's a line drive into left. Another single that does move the runner into scoring position. And it's back up to the top for the Lions with number 21, Hector. Well, you got to get it done the difficult way now. You couldn't get the 9-hole better. Now you got to deal with the top half of the order one more time. Still 2 outs on the board. Runners on first and second now. Sechrist has now allowed 5 hits in her outing. Has her sign against the dangerous batter. In there, strike 1. Good start to the at-bat. Good start. Let's see if she can build off of it. Got that a little bit middle up. That's not again. Let's see what she comes back with here. Stayed up in the zone. That time tried to go outside. Count moved to 1-1. Every pitch is important at this point in the game. Can't take anything off. 1-1 offering. Ball too low. 2 balls, 1 strike. See, she's throwing around the outside half of the zone here. Not trying to leave something over the broad side of the plate. Something the batter could catch a barrel on. Trying to stay shifty. Trying to stay on the small side. 2-1. Got her to lunge at the off speed. Popped up for McNutt. Bethany gets out of a jam in the bottom of the 4th. We'll head to the 5th inning. This game still 3-1. The Lions on top.
We are Integrity Heating, Air, and Plumbing, in business for over 40 years. We provided top-notch service for every company and residential home in the area. Let's take a look inside and let you meet some people.
Hey, Blaine. Good morning. Here we have a part of our call center. This is Tina. That's Gabby. That's our general manager, BJ. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday. And we do heating and air conditioning, plumbing and electrical. Give us a call. We always have specials. Our number 1 priority is your family, constant comfort, and convenience. We offer 24-hour service.
And in order for us to do that, we fully stock everything here at our warehouse. Whether it's commercial or residential, we offer plumbing, heating and air, and electrical full services. All of our guys are licensed, we're bonded and insured.
Here at Integrity, we offer senior discounts, military discounts, and public service discounts.
You worked hard for us, so let us work hard for you.
Yeah, go Broncos.
5th inning now brought to you by our 5th inning sponsor, Blake Nightingale State Farm. Right off Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Blake is your go-to insurance for auto, home, life, and business. Thanks to Blake Nightingale. Black still works in the circle here for the Lions, now facing Buxton. 27 at the plate right now for the Broncos. Drew a walk her last time around, kicked off the scoring in many ways. 102-er. Lions one right back up the middle. That's down for a base hit. They're going to try to fire to first and get her. Never mind. Buxton thrown out from center field. The rare 8-3 put out. That you don't see too much. One gone. McNutt up to bat. Bases clear. Yo to McNutt. Takes a ball low in. Good leave there. That spot has not been there all game long. Liking some help from our center fielder there. As a pitcher, you love to see that. 2-0. If it was baseball, that means you continue to work out of the windup, wouldn't have to move to the stretch, which I know a lot of pitchers these days uncomfortable with throwing out of the stretch, but that's neither here nor there. To a pitch, McNutt in there for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Looks like the field ump and Coach Blakely about to have a little bit of a discussion, potentially about the students that are here cheering out beyond right center field now. Well, Mike, back in the studio, I think we should send it to a quick break, one of the short ones. as the students out there, I think, just got ejected.
Are more than just things. They're where you make your memories, and they deserve the right protection. At Blake Nightingale State Farm Insurance, well, he gets it, and that's why he's there. For your home, life insurance, car, and more, call Blake Nightingale 405-728-1313. Blake Nightingale State Farm Insurance, 7304 Northwest Expressway. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there. State Farm Insurance.
Okay, so the official verdict is in an ejection for the students cheering Albion right center field. They've gotten multiple warnings today, slowing way down the pace of the game, if I can be honest with you. But if you're Bethany, you shouldn't let that take away from your momentum, right? You should take that as your fans have shown out here willing to get tossed from the game cheering you on. You got to use that to give you inspiration, to give you energy, give you momentum. Let's see if McKnight can do that here. In a 2-1 count, she'll take ball 3 low and in. She can put herself on with only 1 out. Bethany has a chance to start a rally this inning. Hitter scout. And she blocked her. McNutt has drawn 2 walks today. Puts herself on first base with 1 out, and Madison Bibbs back up to the plate. Bibbs has struck out looking and popped out to third base. 0 for 2 so far. Looking for her first hit. This will be a pretty good time to get it if she does. The 0-0 to the catcher. Missed inside. Ball 1. Great take on the small part of the zone inside. Black deals. Swung on, hit a mile left side, and foul. Well out of play. A long, long strike from Bibbs. That's the kind of swing we want to see from number 1, jumping on a fastball inside. I have to imagine they're going to go soft and out to her here. The 1-1. They do go outside, back pick attempt to first. Not in time. McNutt was able to dive back in just in time. Count will move to 1-2 at the plate. Bibbs will get to see another pitch. Now she fountain strike outside. See if Black tries to attack that same spot. The pitch. Ground ball to second. Fielded on a hop flip to second in time for 1. The double play gets Bethany. That'll do it for the top half of the 5th. Madison McNutt drew her second walk of the game, but Bethany doubled off the base paths. 3-1 as we head into the 5th. The Lions maintaining this 2-run lead.
Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home with a $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999 and coyotepond.com.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned full-service licensed and bonded plumbing company, proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair, and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service in a dirty business. 405-721-5100.
In the bottom of the 5th, they trust Secrets to keep going, and her start, she's given up 5 hits, 1 walk, and she struck out 1. The Blanchard Lions have put up 3 on her. It was a quiet first 2 innings before both teams found runs in the 3rd. Since then, Bethany has been held quiet for 2. Let's see if the Broncos can hold the Lions to 0 for another. Leading off this inning, it's number 8, Schneringer. The 0 to Schneringer is in there for a strike. Schneringer taking that one all the way, showing a little bit of a slap. Likely going to be given that green light here. The 0-1. Shows bunt now. Pulls it back. And she does try to drop it down. She went around, 0-2. Manager may be a tad bit frustrated at the result of that attempt. She's got 2 strikes on her, way behind. Sechrist, so too. Ran it even further outside, just trying to draw the swing. That's the definition of a pitcher's pitch right there, 1-2. Not anywhere close to the zone, just seeing if she'll chase. Now on a 1-2, Sechrist deals. Went up that time, again couldn't draw the swing. Schneringer stays patient at the plate. She knows what her job is here, knows what she's trying to do. She's not going to chase up and out. You might get her inside. 2-2 pitch. Lined right past the outstretched glove of McNutt into right field. It's a base hit for Schneringer. Worked it back to 2-2, and in the even count finds her way on board. Baker's giving up 6 hits now. Number 18, Ulenake, up to bat. Now a runner on, no one out. The 0 to Ulenake. Too far up for a ball. Bethany was doubled off the base paths in the last half inning. Let's see if they can find that same kind of ground ball here. McNutt and Barger have rolled a couple of them this season already. 1-0 from Sechrist. Swung on. Line drive into center. Geisler nearly misread it. Let's see what the call is here. I think they're going to say on the transfer. And the call will stand. That ball was dropped on the transfer. It's a line out. Ulenake, 1 gone. I agree with that call. She caught the ball in the air, had control of it, but took an awkward fall, and that was when the ball came out. She had already established control. I think established the catch. So it's number 9, Lockwood, to bat with 1 gone and the runner still on first. She'll go ahead and call time at the plate. The runner on board, a steal threat. Sechrist has gotten a lot of work in for the outfield, especially today. Geisler comes back with the strike. 0-1. And the double play is still on the table here. Popped her up left side. Barger runs over, calls for it, and makes the catch. 2 gone. Sechrist has been at her best when she's generating weak contact like that. Pop-ups left side. 2 gone. Up to bat is number 26, Scott. Scott represents the 5-hole in this Lions order. Bethany will slightly shade her pull. Yo-oh. Swung on. Ground ball to McNutt. Fields it cleanly. And that's a routine out number 3. Great defense from the Broncos in the bottom of the 5th as we head to the final 2 innings. It's still 3-1 Lions on the Blanchard home field. But the Broncos, if they have anything to say about it, are not done yet.
Tanko Mechanical, Electrical, and Plumbing is a commercial and industrial contractor. They offer end-to-end client experience that includes seamless communication, budgeting, staffing, on-site organization, and it's solid quality handiwork every time. The past projects include both new construction and repairs and restoration. Occupied and fully operational job sites are never a problem. They can also plan, manage, and build multi-phase jobs. We are a turnkey plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and mechanical contractor. Tanko Company, give them a call at 405-255-7804. Again, that's 405-255-7804. Tanko.
Jules Barger set to lead things off in the top of the sixth. Barger 0 for 1 today. She popped out to third and drew a walk. The walk came in her first at bat. Black has continued her start, looking to go the complete game. Allowed no hits. She struck out 7, but walked 4. And the walks of where most of her trouble has come from. When she's allowed base runners, she's gotten a little bit more wild. There were a couple pass balls that allowed Bethany to scratch that one run in the top of the third. Bethany really needs some hitting here. Barger takes ball 1. They can draw one of those walks. First or second batter. Get that runner to move over. They've shown they're willing to drop down the sack bunts. Do it. Then you just need to hit to knock them in. And that hitter. Jules Barger reaches first base on the hit by pitch. Ryan Rollins, who was a very difficult out her last time up, steps back into the box. The perfect batter to have up in this situation. She can really inject some life into this offense with the right swing of the bat. Huge gap down the right field line. And nothing to Rollins. Blanchard knows it. They're pitching her low and away. 1-0. Rollins has struck out looking both times. Takes ball 2 there. 2-0 the count. To a pitch from Black. Swung on and fouled off out of play. 2-1 runs the count. Rollins still willing to swing like that. You see she hadn't taken a strike yet. She was up in the bat, still willing to swing the bat. That's why she's so successful, because in every count she's looking to do damage. 2 balls, 1 strike. Black winds, delivers. Fouled straight back. 2-2. Even count here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rollins back in the box. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second base. Fielded on a hop. They flip to second for 1. The throw to across. They say in time for out 2. Bethany very much disagrees with that one. Second 4-6-3 double play of the day for the Lions defense. That clears the paths for Ella Davis. Bethany fans outraged at the call on the field. They think Rollins beat that one. And it was close. Yo-Oh misses low end. Davis 0 for 1 with the walk. Again, just an unfortunate double play, kind of stifling the momentum that Bethany was trying to build. There's another ball dealt inside. 2-0 runs the count for Davis here. Black winds, deals, swing and a miss. 2-1. Bethany not out of time yet, but they're still 4 outs away from taking a game 1 loss. Foul ball makes it 2-2. Twos all across the board. Black hunting strikeout number 8. Still hasn't allowed a hit to this Broncos lineup. 2-2. Left it up a full count with 2 gone. A walk here extends the inning for one more batter. Fights off another good defensive cut. Davis stays alive. Again, she's looking to be productive. She's looking to swing if necessary. 3-2. The pitch. Popped up. That one goes straight up, and it will be short. Making the catch, that's Scott. 3 gone in the top of the 6th. We'll head to the bottom half here in Blanchard, Oklahoma. The Lions up 3-1, looking to find some insurance runs when we come back. The 6th inning is brought to you by Apple Tree Antique Gallery. More about them after the break.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned full-service licensed and bonded plumbing company, proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair, and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service in a dirty business. 405-721-5100.
Apple Tree Antique Gallery back on Northwest 39th Expressway is putting on the following fun event Saturday, October 18th, serving pumpkin spice snacks with treat bags and prizes for kids. They've got entertainment bike out from 1 to 3, and they're giving away $50 gift certificates to the adults. Again, that's October 18th down at Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany. There's a rip in the left field. Went foul. The batter up is number 1, Ford, batting in the 6th hole. Bottom of the 6th here. The Lions have been at a 2-run lead since the bottom of the 3rd. Anything they tack on right now is just insurance. So far, the defense has held against the Broncos lineup. They've rolled a couple double plays. They've been able to get the pop-outs when they need them. Seager steals the 1-1. That one singled into left field. Seacrest has given up 7 hits on her start now. And the Lions have an early base runner here in the bottom of the 6th. Following the single, Shutrum up to bat. Tried to drop down and bunt, but that one dribbles foul. 0-1. Good strategy there from the Lions. Even ahead 2 runs this late in the game. They know that this can flip on a dime. Shutrum stands back in. Shows bunt again. This time she does drop it down. Bibbs fills it herself. Thought about second, but will get the out at 1. The sack bunt does work for the Lions. They trade the out for the base. That means number 1, Ford, in scoring position here for Blanchard. It's number 10, Cook, stepping into the box next, trying to pick up that RBI, push the lead out to 3 for the home Lions. Seacrest, too high for ball 1. Both pitchers for both teams have done a great job throughout this day leading off at bats with strikes. There have not been too many that have been let off like that, especially at the start of the game. As it's gone on, both pitchers we got a little bit wilder, and that's to be expected. The 1-0 hit well out to center field, but it's hanging up in the air. The runner will try to tag. The throw comes in from center. Not going to be in time to get the tagging Scott. 2 gone and the runner at third. We'll see if Bethany decides to challenge the leave early. The fans say it. Not sure if the coaches saw enough. It looks like Barger is going to come over and discuss it with Coach Blakely. They might have seen enough, so they will challenge the leave early call. We'll see what the official ruling is from the field ump. They're going to keep discussing it. We'll send it to a short break. When we come back, the continuation of the bottom of the 6th.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
And the call in the field is overturned. The runner did leave early for second, so she'll be doubled off the paths. The Lions held scoreless in the 6th after moving a runner all the way to second. In the final chance, the Bethany Order has to scratch 2 runs to stay alive. Let's head to the 7th in Game 1 of Super Regionals, live from Blanchard, Oklahoma.
Looking for fast cash without the hassle? At Red River Credit in Bethany, they've got you covered. They offer auto-secured loans up to $3,500, and the best part, no credit check. Need something different? They also provide traditional installment signature loans with a credit check. Whether you need quick cash or a long-term solution, we're here to help. Enjoy cash-friendly service with easy access online at redrivercredit.com in Bethany. Call 405-495-9366. Locations also in War Acres and Oklahoma City.
Lilygrass Flowers and Decor is rooted in rich history dating back to 1979 in the precious memory of Flowers by Roy. Alicia Rankins and staff have carried the commitment to only offer the finest, unique floral arrangements with same-day delivery locally and nationally. What you envision, we make reality at Lilygrass Flowers and Decor, 7101 Northwest Expressway. Call Lilygrass Flowers and Decor at 721-1813 and begin a new memory.
In Bethany's final chance in Game 1 of the Super Regionals, they're led off by number 4, McGeisler. Strike 1 dealt here. 3 outs to go for the Lions. Bethany has to scratch 2 across to stay alive in this game. There's ball 1 dealt, count evens out. They've been able to put runners in scoring position. Now the key for Bethany is long at-bats. The most success they've had off of Black has come when they're drawing walks, getting free bags. Foul ball pushes it to 1 and 2. Guys are behind. See if she can battle up, find her way on base. Every runner is key at this point. Every runner has been key for the majority of this game. Black deals ahead in the count. Line drive over the head of second base. That's down for a base hit. Perfect piece of 2-strike hitting. And that's what they have been looking for. By my count, that's the first hit of the day here for the Bethany lineup. And it comes at the best time possible. A runner on first, no one out. Here comes Gray Williamson. Gray has been held quiet today, over 2 with a pair of swinging strikeouts. She's been close. Let's see if she can win this at-bat here. Black has her sign. Corner's playing in. Squares around for a bunt. Pulled it back and took a strike. 0-1. Despite the 2 strikeouts, she has actually swung the bat well. She's seeing the pitches she's been given. Just hadn't been able to catch the barrel. Stands back in. Working quick. Swing and a miss. And it's been a lot of stuff like that. Maybe a little bit high, maybe a little bit out. Staying right away from the barrel of Williamson. Quickly 0-2 for Gray here. Swing and a miss. She's been got 3 times today. Tough look for Gray Williamson in game 1 of the Supers. Berkeley Johnson steps into the box next, trying to pick up her teammates here. One gone. Yo to Johnson, too low for ball 1. Bethany's going to try to go base to base here. 1 run doesn't help you. You need to chain hits together. Johnson takes a strike low inside corner, 1-1. Here she's seen 1. She usually likes pitches low and in. Lay off that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. If she's given a look like that, she might take it for a ride. The wind's still blowing, but it's quieted down from what it was at the start of our game here today. 2-1 to Johnson. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Black, who has picked up 8 strikeouts today, trying to sit down another Bronco. And she gets her. Low inside, got her looking. With 2 outs, and the runner still on first. The final chance is represented by number 27, Emma Buxton. A base hit keeps it alive. Moves the runner into scoring position. A walk does the same. She takes a first pitch strike. 0-1. Black comes set, deals. Line drive, shallow right field, but the catch is made. Well, that will do it for game number 1 of the Super Regionals. Blanchard wins by a final score of 3-1. Both teams only able to find runs in the 3rd inning. We'll go to break. When we come back, we'll recap this game, some important moments, and get ready for game number 2.
Your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company is all Oklahoma made at 3821 Asbury in Bethany, featuring vintage, chalk paint, antiques, clothing, vegan soaps and lotion, homemade cards, decor, and furniture. And space is available for rent to start your own business at Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company. Call 405-249-3604 and see why people are coming from all over the metro for this paint and decor. Or you can visit us at theplasterpaintcompany.com and also see us on Facebook. Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company in Bethany. Start your Vintique experience.
Let's all really listen to what politicians say. Does it make sense? For instance, raising tax rates on large corporations. Sounds good. Then we remember, corporations do not pay taxes. They pass tax costs through to their customers. That means a corporate tax increase is a tax increase for everyone who does business with a corporation. That's a tax increase to every one of us. Dwayne McAnally, McAnally Foundation.
Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's does. Come by Zaxby's Chicken Fingers and Buffalo Wings at 5859 Northwest Expressway and find out why Zaxby's is Oklahoma's go-to for great chicken meals. Zaxby's has the chicken fingers, the sandwiches, the wings, and the sauce that will leave your mouth watering. Now with the all-new lemon pepper line of meals. Late Night Zax introduces the Zappetizer Trio and keeps the drive-thru open after 8 p.m. So use the Zaxby's app to earn rewards and remember that Zaxby's will cater your event. Head to 5859 Northwest Northwest Expressway, or call 405-603-8190 to make your Zaxby's order now. 405-603-8190. Zaxby's.
Hey folks, welcome back to the post-game show here live from Blanchard, Oklahoma. We just wrapped up game one of our best of three super regionals between the Blanchard Lady Lions and your Bethany Lady Broncos. The final was a 3-1 win for Blanchard. Both teams only able to find runs in the third inning. Outside of that, the defense had been pretty flawless for both teams. Some important moments in this game. In that third inning, the reason Blanchard had a 2-run lead heading into the later half was because of an inside-the-park home run. And McGeisler tried to make a diving play out in center field, just got past her glove, rolled all the way to the wall, and there was nothing the Broncos defense could do to stop it. That was what put Blanchard up for good. It's maybe a much different ballgame if they go down to those later innings only down one. The strategy may change. They may be looking for more sack bunts in the later innings. You never really know. But that was kind of the key to this Blanchard win, was getting that 3-run bottom of the third, because not only did they take the lead, they answered Bethany's offense. The Broncos offense going very quiet today, only amassed 1 hit. They walked 4 times. They were struck out 7 times by the opposing pitcher, number 20, Black. Secrets on the other end gave up 9 hits, struck out 1 and walked 1. Good for those 3 runs. She got a lot of help out of her defense today in what was legitimately a very good defensive day for both teams, despite, of course, that one dive that got past her. Well, the lesson here is clear. Clearly too many strikeouts on the Bethany side. There were multiple times where batters in, a 2-strike count, maybe with a runner on, are going down. Gray Williamson especially had a pretty rough day at the plate, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, but she was far from the only one. Multiple batters held hitless throughout the day. Emma Geisler had the 1 hit. She had a single there in that last inning. The point of benefit to the Broncos was, of course, that they stayed in this game all the way to the end, that they were drawing those walks. If they can come back and do that and kind of capitalize on the base runners, especially early on in innings in game 2, we'll head to day number 2 in game number 3 tomorrow. Because I think if they, again, can capitalize on early walks, then we will see a Bethany Broncos victory here in this next game. A close one in game 1, 3-1 the final. Bethany down 0-1 in Super Regionals and our best of 3. If Blanchard wins another, they head to the state tournament. If Bethany wins the next one, we come back out here tomorrow. Well, I got to send it back to the studio as we get ready for the next game. I'll see you in roughly 15 to 20 minutes. This is Luke Young for now, signing off.